Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. We had a blizzard and an ice storm both last night, and it is still blowing. It's blowing at about 30 miles an hour right now. I think you can see that snow blowing. It's blowing at about 30 miles an hour now, and it's gusting to 50. My bird feeder is frozen up. So the first thing I got to do is run across there into that nasty weather and break my bird feeders free from the ice so that I can get those filled. Then I'm going to come back here, get 2 more shelves on there, and start getting some junk up on shelves and getting it out of the way. There we go. Lots of ice here. The birds really get panicky when the it's with the wind chill, it's below 0, but otherwise it's not that cold if you can stay out of the wind. Kind of out of the wind right here. So I got to bring these in the house and let them thaw out and then fill them and put them back. So I'm going to do one at a time. Okay, it's not blowing so hard right now. Yeah, every once in a while a gust will come along and it'll be like a whiteout. It's so windy. But it's windy now, just not that windy. Yeah, we're feeding the horses in their shelter during this stuff so they don't have to come out, and they have their blankets on so they can get to their water without being in well, it's mostly for the rain last night. They can have them blankets off now. Man, what a miserable day. Door is solid ice. So I'll have to go back and forth, 3 or 4 times, let those bird feeders thaw out in the house, then fill them, put them back on, and grab another one. Use the wrench and crack the ice and do it again. Yeah, the birds really depend on you in this kind of weather, so something that's got to be done. Okay, let's get to work. Yeah, the wind is howling so loud I can't even get at my window over here. I got so much crap around. But that is my plan for today. I'm going to get these last 2 shelves here, even though that's not going to be their final destination. And I'm going to load these 4 shelves up with all the stuff on here, all the stuff on there, stuff over here, these plastics, all this stuff down here. And this is stuff my daughter just threw here from the house instead of putting it away up there. I'm going to get that out of the way as well. Then I'll have everything off the ground, and I'm hoping to get my steel pegboard. I went and got 2 more of these, and I got the right length machine screws. So hopefully I can get those 2 on, and those are back in the house, so I'll have to bring them next time I go over there. and I'm gonna try to get 2 on the back of this. That way this entire little area right here, I can get my vineyard stuff either hung up on the pegs or on that shelf right there. Well, that shelf is going to be a sink this summer if I can get to it. I got so much other stuff. So hopefully I'll have it nice and straightened out back here by the end of the day. I have a couple hours, so I better get going. Okay, that's a start. I still don't know where the hell I'm missing, actually missing a shelf for the top, a shelf bracket, and 2 brackets for this shelf here. I'm guessing my daughter took them. So now I'll have to either find some new ones or go buy some more. The thing is, they don't make like this kind here. I don't believe they even make these anymore. Oh, you know what? That bracket right there goes up top. Where is it? This bracket goes over there. This shelf goes on top, and that shelf goes right there. That's it. She didn't take them. Okay. Now, I need to brave the gauntlet and get over and fill one of the feeders, the one that I have thawing out right now. Then I have to crack open one of the caps off there, take another feeder down, bring it in the house, start it thawing, and then run back here and get back to work on this. I don't think I'm going to film the feeder stuff. One's enough, and it's pretty nasty out there. So I'm going to go get that done and then come back and finish up in here. Okay, took nearly an hour to finish feeding the birds. I had to chip away at a bunch of ice, and one of the caps was stuck really bad. Then I had to thaw the stuff out and clean the bird feeders and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is clear some room here, get this out of my way, put this over there, and then try to get as much of that stuff over there up onto the shelves as I can. And then once everything's up on the shelves, I'm going to try to slowly get it to wherever the hell it needs to be. A lot of it is going upstairs, and I got it accumulating along the side of the stairs here. But we're going pretty good. I need to have this area cleared out so I can put plastic on this wall and then throw a heater in here and work in comfort the next, probably 10 days. It's going to be below zero pretty much every night for the 10-day forecast, and lows in the single digits, or daytime highs in the single digits to the teens. So it's going to be pretty unpleasant. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of heat and not be in a rush and have super cold feet while I'm working. So I'm going to move this stuff around, get what I can, fill these shelves up until I can't put any more on them, or I'm done with all the stuff, and then that should be it for today. Well, that'll about do it. Now I'm going to run the plastic along here and across there, and then overlap it in the center somewhere for a door. And then I put a piece of plastic across here. If I were only working out here, I would close this off as well, but I'm going to be working here and here. So once I got the plastic on, I'll throw the heater out here, and then I can get the back on here, which will allow me to get a whole bunch of the vineyard stuff onto that shelf. Then I have 2 pegboards for that one, and between the two, I'm hoping I can get the majority of the vineyard junk onto the pegboards. You know, some of the stuff like the chemicals and stuff need to be over here, but not all this other loose stuff, scissors and wire And them tools back there, I'll put shelves over there. So all of these screws, nuts, bolts, and whatnot can start going onto the mount right there. And this stuff can go upstairs. I gotta find a place for it up there, but it's about time. And then most of this stuff goes upstairs as well. And these screws go back over there, and I just gotta move stuff around, but it'll be pretty damn nice once I'm done. But that's my task for the next time, is get this plastic up, get a heater out here, and work in here. Get this. I want this room right here. I call it the green room because it's got green drywall. Get the green room done. Get all this stuff off the floor or upstairs, and then then get this stuff up, and then I got to tackle this. I got to move everything out of here. That's why this has to be nice and clean. Got to move everything out of here and start drywalling this. Put up my electrical for the compressor. I believe I'm going to paint the floor, but I'm not sure. But I got to get the second layer of drywall on here. I have to insulate underneath the stairs. This room's going to be completely insulated. It has 8-inch insulation for a 2x8 in the walls, and it's got insulation in that wall. It'll have insulation here. This room has, you can't see it, but there's a built-in heater, so this, and a thermostat over here, so this will be heated to about between 35 and 38 degrees in the winter. And this is where all of the glues and paints and stuff like that will go. Stuff that can't freeze. So what I really want is to get, once I get the drywall up on the ceiling, I can get rid of that thing. That thing knocks down, and it's going to go up on these big shelves up here. So I'll have to adjust everything around again. But it'll be really nice to get rid of that. And then this summer, like I said, we're planning on getting a big Shelter Logic, 22 by 32 feet. And we're going to pour a concrete floor for it. And I'm going to move all my wood shop stuff over there. The planer, the clamps. I got clamps all over the place over there. I got a whole shelf full of them over there. I have 2 dust collectors. Well, I have that dust collector. And then I have a full cyclone system. You can see the cone up there and the filter up there and parts of it there. And I got pipe out back. I might set that up in the temporary wood shop out there, but it'll be really nice to get all of the woodworking stuff out of here. Then this will be a nice place for working on vehicles. Get these. The tractors keep getting back burner, but before I forget, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but I think he is. But anyways, I got a comment on this being stuck, and a gentleman, I think his name was Jason. I probably shouldn't say names if I don't know if that's true. But anyways, he said that these things get water down in either the transmission case, I don't know, it could be down in here, but they will freeze up in the winter and not move like this. So at some point, well, it's going to heat up at some point, but if I get all this stuff done and it's still cold, I'll just throw the torpedo heater blowing underneath this thing and let it sit for a while and see if I can get her moving. I really, really want to get these going. But once we get that Shelter Logic, that large Shelter Logic shelter over there, one or both of these tractors are going to go over there, and well, it'll probably be this one, and it'll get a cover on it and it'll stay there. So that'll wrap it up for today. Next time it will be the plastic. I'll go brave the storm and get some work done on the day job. So if you want to see the progress on this, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you click on the update icon so you're notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.